grandparents.
Right?
No.
Listen, she counts her great grandparents. She ain't never met them,
Chronos,
but she know
wait.
they black.
Chronos,
Not Chronos Black. Hold on.
no. I'm telling you,
Annabeth's DNA test say 100%
said, no,
South African.
no, I'm
Nah,
telling
West African. She Ghanaian.
you, Annabeth and Carter asked Sadie who was in Paris when they link up.
Anytime Sadie opens her mouth, like, who's in Paris, Sadie?
Who was
Tell
in?
me right now. Say the
Listen,
word.
whenever Sadie started talking reckless, they instantly get on her head about being raised by white
And
people.
then, mind
No,
you, when Carter start talking reckless, they just be like, okay, who? That's the white mama. That's the white
no,
mama.
it's the white mama in him.
The white
We
He's
got
mama
it.
possessed by his
possessed
spirit.
you.
Listen, they be like, it's the colonizer in him.
The white genes possessed him. Like, and then Carter turned right back around and be like, your
Sadie,
parents colonized my family.
no. Let me tell you. No, let me tell you. Whenever Sadie start laughing a little too loud, and Carter be like, "Who was in Paris, Sadie? Who was in Paris?
Who was in Paris? Like,
It's a running joke at this point. Everyone know not to start or they get whacked.
Like, she wants the joke to stop, but it's too funny for everyone else around her.
No, because you know Sadie hit Annabeth was, damn, can I see her belly button? The second she learned, Annabeth was all like,
Who's
but I
in
can
Paris?
say,
Like, show me your mom right now.
No, because all Annabeth gotta say, yeah, you can see my nigga belly button. Do you want to see my belly button?
mind you, if Annabeth and Percy really wanted to get nasty, Percy be like, which one of us got a living mom? Huh? Speak quickly. Quickly.
Who
He's gonna be like, who can call their mama? Who can call their mom? Quickly.
And you know, all three of them turn to Percy. Oh, you really want to?
They be getting on that white boy head. I'm so...
Percy can't breathe the wrong way without them instantly getting on him.
Percy know not to jump in this fight. Every time they have that conversation, he don't even let a smirk out.
Listen, he
just go
cannot
home and
laugh.
play some
laugh
games.
too hard.
Percy cannot even chuckle.
Listen,
Y'all know I must be in the corner rooting for them too. Like,
when Percy start talking a little too reckless, all three are band together just to get him.
Oh, it's bad for him.
Percy
it's
make one comment and it's raps. Like,
it's done.
No, they instantly hit Percy with the, oh, it's because I'm black, right? Like,
and you know,
like,
it's
because I'm black.
too.
Is that why? He's like, wait.
They'd be like, is it true you guys use mayonnaise for every meal?
Mind
listen,
you, Percy
and they
got a
do
black
it in
mama.
public too. So every time Percy say
Wait,
something, it's one of them.
And they say
guys,
it loud as hell.
They be like, oh, it's because I'm black, right?
And look, Grover
then
don't do
like
nothing but just
tables
walk right
turn over.
past.
Grover did not say
guys,
anything.
if
Grover be in the corner cackling.
if you ever read the Diaries, Percy did take Annabeth to Paris.
Niggas was in Paris.
It was niggas was actually in Paris.
Wait, hold on. When he took it, he was like, wait, are you taking me to Paris? Who's going to be in Paris?
Who was in Paris, Percy? Who's going to Paris?
It was a favor from It was a favor from Hermes.
Who's going to Paris, Percy?
Nah, the way Hermes treated her in the Demigod Diaries, like, he was actually black for that one. He sent her to Paris for a reason. He just couldn't say it with the hard ER out loud.
Carter was all like, oh, he took you to Paris, so niggas was in Paris.
Annabeth shows pictures of her at the Eiffel Tower, and she's like, Carter, who was in Paris?
No. Sadie was all like, well, let me see the pictures. She was like, why? Because he want to see who was in Paris.
Y'all stupid.
This is what happens 2 hours in when we run out of material from the book. Can we go back to Julius and that fuck ass fedora?
Yes, we can. No, let's bring back.
Wait, y'all. Who's got that video of the men that are walking down the...
Wait, let me find it. Wait a minute. Let me go through my life.
Who got the video?
I got the
Wait,
video.
are you talking about the one where like the suit changes colors?
Yes.
No, and it's all the men in suits walking down the street together at like
a minute. Wait, let me scroll because I liked it.
Because let me tell you, that's Julius and Carter. Where is it? Oh my god. I think I may have received it, but it's
I
all I can
found
think
it. I found it, y'all.
of. Post it, please.
Put it up on the Jumbotron
The video.
for the
Y'all talking
one
about
time.
talent?
Because it makes me cry.
We gonna talk about Julian and his fuck ass hat first off.
It's
Like
Amos.
it's Amos.
Yes, that's the
Oh,
Ex-
Wait, did I mess up? Hold on. My fault.
Wait
My
a minute.
fault. See, this is the delirium setting in. Do y'all see what you've done?
Like, if we go
No,
lash,
it was
lash
bad for
correctly.
Amos. Oh my god.
oh
Listen.
Lord. That's him and that's Carter and his daddy.
No.
Mind you, when Sadie saw that video, she sent it to Carter and was like, "You a dad?"
No. Wait, do
She was
y'all
like,
see
"This
this
you?"
little boy? I gotta put this on the Jumbotron. There's a little boy. She sent this to Carter and say, Carter, this was you the other day, huh?
Wait a minute.
Oh, you know she was eating Carter up every chance she got. Like, oh, I'm crying. Oh my God, Julius really had Carter dressed like a little young pastor going to Sunday school every day.
Carter out here fighting for his life.
No, I'm telling you, Carter, he was the best dressed in every situation, though. We gotta give it to him.
Mind you, he ain't want to be the best dressed. You know those things where you see the Kim Kardashian kids and like them kids just want to wear Paw Patrol. Carter just wanted to wear a Spider-Man t-shirt. He
Carter
wanted to
just
wear his
wanted
Miles
to wear
Morales
some jeans
t-shirt.
and some Nikes.
No, let me tell you something. Amos tried to put a fedora in. That's was his last straw. He said, "Listen, Neo, I get you want to sing about independent women, but I don't." Y'all, wait. I just noticed the tie in this picture. Please, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And the tie don't match. Like, oh.
The tie just stick out like a sword.
Okay. Let's get back to this picture. It's
That
given
tie
like
do not match.
it's given
the
like
tie don't
500 different things. The beads in the hair, the fedora hanging on by a thread because he got a big
Listen,
ass head.
the long trench coat with on top of the two-piece suit.
Why I know Carter daddy used to listen to Kevin Samuels.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wait. He respects women. I can't do that. Julius respect women a little too much for that. No, this what happened. Julius heard Kevin Samuels once, and he was all like, "Oh my God, I gotta rescue my people.
Now,
I gotta free the gods."
I feel like we are moving past the fact. Let's get back to Julius Lashes because he did marry a white woman.
Matching.
Dr. Umar, he hates Julius. They got mighty beef.
Listen. He hate him, but she did die. So Dr. Umar.
Oh no.
No. Dr. Umar came around at the end. He did. No shade. I love him.
We have lost the plot.
Did we lose the plot? Or are we enhancing?
We're on the plot. We're directly on it.
This is the real plot.
Every time I heard that the Frost, whatever the fuck their fuck ass thing was Egyptian, I was all like, they white asses with no fucking Egyptian. Get that out of my face.
I was like, Rick, be serious.
No,
be serious.
I was all like blonde hair and blue eye. I was all like Egyptian wear. Like, these are Caucasians.
The whitest of white.
I know for a fact that Rick was watching Prince of Egypt and was like, let me write.
No, I was all like, you couldn't even make them like the spicy Asians. The Asians, well, you couldn't even make them the spicy whites. He said, these are white people, very white people, not spicy white, and they're Egyptian. I was all like, I choose to ignore that fact. Them kids got all that king's blood running to them from their daddy. I don't know them white people. Maybe in your head.
I really can't get over. Imagine you're just in Walmart and your daddy got you in a whole 3-piece suit. I can't get over it.
No, because like, why was he in a business suit at the age of 11?
Mind you, it's 90 degrees outside.
No,
my son just wants some
Carter never retaliating is really what gets me. Like, bro, you never
they
spoke
are
up
in
and said,
Egypt.
"Hey, can I have a
Carter
hoodie?"
is burning up.
Carter
Can I
was
have a hoodie? Can I have sweatpants? Can I have basketball shorts? Something.
His dad looked
Carter
at him
wanted
like a
some Jordan.
gangster.
Them Jordan Air Force Ones or Air Force Ones came out. Carter said, "Daddy, please."
no.
Mind you,
Carter,
this man lived in LA for like most of the kid's life. He
it was
could have
so
done it, and
bad
he
for him.
didn't.
I know to you, Carter knew how to tie a tie at 7.
That's awful.
7. Carter was 2 months old tying ties.
He got the cufflinks on and
No,
everything.
wait. He had Carter in the
Listen.
baby suit.
Listen, respectability politics got Julius in a chokehold out
Let me
here.
tell you,
Got him in a
Right.
chokehold.
Julius was listening to Kevin
Julius.
Just had
Samuels.
him by the neck and didn't let
Annabeth
go.
bought
Like,
Carter his
free my
first pair
people.
of black Air Force Ones, and Julius rolled over in his grave.
Let me tell you, the second Carter put on that hoodie,
Bro,
Julius was
screaming.
shaking and crying and throwing up. He was in that realm saying, "I know I taught that boy better."
He
Like
tried
he
to
was
smack
mad as
Annabeth.
hell.
Now, mind you, Carter 11. Imagine being on the playground at 11, dressed like you finna go do a presentation.
No, Carter was dressed like a deacon.
You say that like Carter was allowed to be at the playground.
He don't know
Right.
how to play basketball. He wasn't playing
You know
anywhere.
he couldn't fuck up those slacks. Like,
Let me
first
tell you
off,
something. If Julius saw one stain on those pants, he said, "Go change, boy." Okay. Sadly, Julius was not even allowing that. If Julius could, he would have made Carter carry a briefcase.
absolutely.
Carter's
Or he
But
would have had
first
a
book
satchel.
bag
listen,
was
Like,
I guess Julius gets the last laugh in the end because Carter does end up carrying his bag.
right.
No, Carter was holding that shit like it was his last beat. Like, he was not letting that bag go.
And wasn't.
I understand, Carter. That's the only thing you got of your daddy. I ain't even gonna get on you too hard.
He was grieving.
Mind you,
He
you
really
got
was
one
in, like,
sibling that's
button-up
always dressed to the
emotions. Like,
tees,
that's
and the
awful.
other sibling that dressed like a Disney Channel original music star.
But please,
He was dressed like Alex Russo.
Sadie,
Oh my
that was Sadie's style icon.
Alex
Sadie saw Alice Russo. You know that when Selena Gomez was like a little red for the team, a little blue for the Teen Vogue party. That changed Sadie's life. Okay. From then on, that red streak lives.
Listen.
Mind you, when Sadie figured out she was a wizard, she was like, "Let me keep this in my boot." Like,
I was just about
she
to
wanted
say
to be
that.
Alex
Listen,
Russo
she's
so
still an
bad.
Alex Russo whole style.
She
Like,
was wrapping scarves around her waist and neck and head. Like, what's
Sadie
up?
was wearing way too many accessories. Okay, she had the
listen,
chunky bracelet, the chunky necklace.
Sadie was layering clothes that didn't need to be layered.
Man, Sadie had a tank top, a regular T-shirt,
And to make
and a
it
vest.
worse,
She was wearing a
she had
sweater.
TV
vests
got to
Three
watch
different
That's
bands.
So
like,
Raven. Her
ooh.
grandparents saw That's So Raven come up on the TV and turned it off.
Oh, let me tell you, her
Right.
grandparents saw That's So Raven and said, "Absolutely not. We don't watch that type of programming."
We
Oh,
don't watch those people in this
no,
house. Like,
I heard Hannah Montana comes on in 30 minutes, Sadie. Oh wait, they British.
They had her watching BBC Sherlock.
oh God. No
Oh,
wonder she
Lord.
came out annoying.
Peppa Pig, Charlie and
Doctor Who?
Lola.
Charlie and Lola was my shit. Like that shit.
Not too
Same.
much
Yeah, that
on
was
Charlie
good.
and Lola.
64 Zoo Lane. Like,
Let me tell you.
64.
But listen, I fear we forgetting the OG of pig themed children's show,
She
Olivia.
was watching Olivia and being
Olivia was
annoying.
excellent, first off.
Let me tell
Olivia
you.
was excellent TV.
And was.
No, Sadie saw every annoying little sister and she goes, "I'm gonna make that my entire personality."
Y'all think Carter
W,
mocked
that's her
Sadie's
icon.
British accent?
Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
he imitated
Yes.
her British accent
For
badly
No,
too.
let me tell you, Sadie
Listen,
tries to lose that
Carter be
accent.
like, "You're British. You're
No,
British."
Carter was all like, "So Sadie, do you still eat
In
beans
it,
and toast?"
Sadie.
And then
In
it's
it.
no illness
He
in it.
called her beans on toast.
So
Every time
no,
he talks too much, he brings up all the gross food that white people eat here, like the spotted dick, whatever.
whenever Sadie says "in it," Carter be like, "In it what?
And
what?"
Like,
In it, love.
like he mocks the hell out of her. And
Oh,
as
she
he
can't
should.
say nothing about it either.
no, Sadie tries to lose that accent, and it just keeps slipping back.
That accent has her by the throat. Like,
No,
She's 12. She can still lose it.
Like she
no.
says water, and he says water, like 10 different times.
She said, Carter, pass me the bottle. And Carter said, what?
The
Pass me the
wall.
what?
You know how British people have different things, like a lift here and a lift in British. Whenever she say Carter, be like, "What the fuck you be talking about, Sadie?" He be on her ass.
Sadie
You know,
said,
You guys
Sadie
say
said, I
elevator.
need to
We
go
just
to
say
the
lift over
toilet.
here.
I need to go to the toilet. He's like, you mean the bathroom?
no. When Sadie says math instead of math, he goes, "Why the fuck you adding the S in this?"
He'd be like,
Softening
you
everyone
talking
else
about
me.
broken promises?
You see? Now, how did your mind go there?
Listen, it's getting late into the space. Okay?
Listen,
Like we're 3 hours in.
No,
like after the conversation, not getting back on track. We might as well just keep on.
Right. We just spiraled down a
Listen.
wormhole.
let
The
me tell
people
you
that
something.
come to listen to us don't come to hear us talk about this book.
Right.
This part where we
If
we
you
just start
miss the first 45 minutes, we're already done.
No, give us an hour. Give us an hour.
we
Better
get
than
no,
I give us
we didn't even get an
15
hour
minutes
because we
to stay
spent
on
half
top.
of that
We
time
got distracted by Amos
clowning
and never went back
Amos.
on track.
No, because
We spent 15 minutes just clowning how his fedora
And that
looks
was
too small for his
the
head.
listen.
start. That was the start of this.
I'm
That was the
sorry.
start. I fear this face stood no chance.
Also, wait, real quick while we're
It's because we
talking about
barely
Especially
read the
since I
book.
didn't,
That's
I didn't,
why.
y'all, I didn't even finish the book.
I didn't either.
Wow.
Like,
No.
I'm gonna be
I
100% real with
I crammed the entire book in 4 days and then
Listen.
forgot the plot completely. I
Mind
finished
you.
that book the Friday night of the we were supposed to have that space.
It's kind of my fault for pushing the space off.
Are all the other spaces going to be pushed?
No, just this one. Last week was my last week of school. This week was finals week. Y'all lucky I even remembered to host.
No,
this.
I'm asking because I haven't even started the next one.
I will be
Okay.
starting that book. No,
If y'all don't start the book, mind you, these books are long. I was like,
Exactly.
God,
They are.
they're long as
Wow.
hell. The next two are shorter than the first one. The first one is over 500 pages. I will be starting that second book,
which is
tomorrow
why I
morning.
gave y'all 3 weeks to read them.
And
Y'all got
we
4
still
weeks
didn't
to
do
read
it.
this
No.
one, and
I'm
still
not-
didn't finish.
I'm
Can't
not
tell
going
me
to
I
hold
didn't
you.
want to do
I finished when we
anything.
were supposed to have
Listen,
it.
I
I
finished
don't
mine
know
at
why
like 3
y'all
a.m.
expect
last
my
week.
executive dysfunction to not work. Like executive dysfunction got me in a chokehold.
I'll
I
give
can't do
it.
nothing.
I'll
Which is
give
why
this
I
book
thought
this
when I
though.
moved it 30 minutes before, everybody would have panicked and already finished.
I did. No. I
I
finished
did
before the
panic
first
read. I
page. You
just
told a
didn't
bunch of
print out.
neurodivergent people to finish a 500-page book in 3 weeks. That's
Listen,
You
a
were
lie.
begging for
That's
a
a lie
listen.
from
miracle.
Here's the
us.
thing. I had plans on finishing the book, and then I went over to my mom's house today, and those plans got derailed.
You
Mind
asked
you,
a lot
y'all,
of us.
mind you,
I mean,
I'm talking about y'all not finished the book. Ask me where the book is. It's 30
wow.
Oh,
Ask
wow.
me where the book
No.
is.
Wait, did you
Them
finish it then?
I didn't even order it.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And
Whoa.
you're talking to us like this?
So
Who owns the space? Wait a minute. This is my
You're
space.
the
hold
host.
on.
No, wait a minute. You
You
didn't at
girls
least
ain't even read
download the book on your
y'all.
phone.
This
You-
is recorded. Like
Listen,
We got you on candid camera.
We caught you in
We got you
4K.
on candid camera.
listen to me. Listen to me though. I knew that more likely than not, I was not going to end up being able to listen for the first hour when it mattered.
Wow.
So
Because
you
I'm
didn't read it,
packing.
but you shame us?
Listen,
Yeah,
y'all.
shame
The
y'all.
sad thing is the
It's
people
my
that
space.
actually read the book don't talk in the space.
No.
So
I
they
I'd
they
like to
sit
finish
there
the
half
book.
I
read.
And
finished
they
the
come
book like
here
an
to see
hour
us talk
before the
about the
last
gods
time we were
having
supposed to
brunch.
meet.
They literally just come for the crackhead.
They come for what happens at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, which is nonsense.
Hold on.
Like, just
I'd like to be excluded
talking
from
about
this narrative.
bullshit.
I read the books.
Wait,
Okay.
I read the book.
I
I
would like
read
to
it.
say I do read all the books. The
Not
only
Yeah.
thing
this
I
one.
didn't read
They
this first
eventually
one.
get.
I read
Okay,
it last
wait,
month. Okay.
Exquisite had to do finals and she's graduating. Like let's cut her.
Like,
You know what?
Okay.
You get leeway.
Listen,
There's
what
leeway.
matters is that we all at least show up on time.
I don't. That one I
Jesus.
let me tell you.
Listen, we all run on CP time. It's okay. The fact that we
If I'm
showed up is a
here-
miracle.
I
If
logged
I'm
on.
here, I leave at least 3 times on accident. Like
Listen,
let's
You
I'm
do.
sure-
I let you in this. I let you up so many times.
I
Mind
came.
you,
it's because
if
the X
other
is right
people,
there. I like
if
slid
other
down and
people
it just
wanted
kicked
to
me out. I was
speak,
like, oh.
if other people wanted to speak, they could request. They really come
Yeah.
to listen to us talk.
Y'all know
Yeah, no. It's like a
I let any
podcast.
request come up. If you got something you want to
I
say,
know
you
if
can
you
come.
let any request come up, you let random people who just be breathing heavy come up
Do
on the
y'all
stage.
remember that time I
Hold
actually let
on.
them folks up and we got
Yes!
called
When
racial
that guy
slurs?
told us
Wait.
to shut the fuck up.
They
Oh,
were
yeah.
calling us
Called
slurs.
monkeys.
We got
so
called
weird.
niggers. No,
We
no,
got
We got hate
called.
crimes.
We got hate crime. Oh, Percy
no,
Jackson.
hold on. Not
I
only
got
were
hate
we hate
crimes in
crimes,
my
they
own
called us
space.
losers.
They
They
asked too
called
much
We
of
us
the
got
parents.
called
Super guy.
monkeys.
What the hell?
We got called all types of names.
And he still just let people up here with abandon.
No, listen, I feel like
Listen, no,
this
I've
is
learned my
lawless.
lesson. I only let the people I know, I've seen in the chat, or y'all up. I've stopped accepting requests.
Now we're scared of being hate crime.
No, but
We're
last time
scared
that
of letting
happened,
it
you
happen
said you wouldn't accept
again.
anyone. Then it happened.
Wait. I just posted a tweet that said, had Carter fighting in those shoes. I will say, listen. His daddy did have a reason for those shoes. And you know what? Why didn't you just get tennis shoes made with the same type of soles?
No, no.
Oh no.
No, have you seen
Not
Future
the
Girl
Pastor
shoes or
3000.
Gucci shoes?
Not this. Wait.
Oh my God, I might have his lemon pepper steppers on.
Carter woke up every day ready to give her a college dissertation. Every day. Okay. And you
Listen,
know Julius is a type, where's your belt? Okay. He had to have that fucking belt, a tie,
shirt tucked in
tucked in,
at all times.
knives, collar done correctly. Oh,
Shirt
it
was
was.
steamed. Slacks were starched. Like,
Let me tell you, they might not have a house, but I know Julius carry a
Y'all
steamer.
see Carter in the audience of this thing I just put up in there? That's in there. Him and his daddy. They up in there. Oh no.
Oh,
I'm still not over Julius. No, not Julius. Almost.
Amos dragged Carter there.
Let me tell you, Amos in his fedora, he got a collection, and you know he got him up on a wall.
It's the way that the fedora is too small for his head.
No,
Like the braids make it not fit, and he still wear it. He just sit it up there.
like all he had to do was get a bigger size. It is an active choice to wear a hat that don't fit.
Like, it's crazy.
no.
He is addicted to the style, y'all. He
Like,
said
why do you refuse to take that shit off? Quick.
Listen.
he
Listen,
said he
and the
only
fedora
has
was.
fits.
Listen,
You know, Sadie was like, "Look, I know I dress
Amos
like Alex
said it's
Russo,
drip or
but
drown, and
you
he
gotta
chooses drown every time.
Amos is at the bottom of the Pacific at this point.
And the thing is, the fedora, it wouldn't be as confusing if he didn't have beads in his hair. Like,
when the beads don't match the hat, it's not making sense. Unfortunately,
No,
the
the
beads.
problem
is-
is they don't match the
The
hat.
problem
They don't match
is
the
we
socks.
can't even blame Rick Riordan for this because I know black men who dress like
listen.
this.
I
Yes,
got a few.
that
I know a
Absolutely.
few
that
uncles
is
in the
the
church.
he is unintentionally very accurate.
Like
It's the
my
tiny
own
glasses that are
grandpa.
also getting me.
Wait,
Like, why
listen.
is he wearing those?
Wait,
Those
when
tiny ass shades.
you know
Look
who
at me,
shop
belong
at
in
the same
Matrix
store?
Revolution.
Literally.
No, Amos and Zeus shop at the same store. Look at that fuck ass suit. Zeus is wearing something like that. Okay.
Wait,
Hey.
hold on.
Mind you, Zeus's suits at least be tailored.
No.
Mind you, this is the exact description of Zeus's.
Yup, I told you. No, they shop at the same store. Let me tell you, Zeus saw
The
Amos.
fucking pinstripe suit.
Hermes
That's
delivers
literally
both of their
described.
suits.
Listen,
No, let me tell you, Zeus saw Amos and he was all like, "Where'd you get that suit, man?" And to this day, Zeus and
They
him
go
really
shopping
became
together. They shopping
they
buddies.
Hair on too.
they meet up. And they have like shopping. They give each other advice. They send each other pictures of different suits. No,
like,
Amos once asked Zeus, "Do you think the fedora is doing too much?" And Zeus said no, and he's been wearing that fedora ever
Like,
since.
you're not doing enough.
Zeus told him he
Add
need to
the
do
beads.
more with the fedora. He need
That's why
a matching
beads.
fedora
Listen.
for each suit.
Yeah, we gotta blame it on somebody. We're blaming it on Zeus. Zeus is the
listen, y'all
reason
see
for the fedora.
how all roads lead back to Zeus?
Right.
No,
It's by
hey,
agenda.
listen, if it's one thing I'm gonna do,
I'm gonna
I'm
blame
gonna find
Zeus.
a way to blame Zeus.
I'm gonna blame Zeus.
I don't care.
Blame Zeus for stuff Zeus ain't even got. Ain't nowhere near.
Can we
Listen.
all agree that Nuth doesn't like Zeus? Like, she
No,
don't like
I
him at
can't.
all?
Absolutely.
No. I mean,
Like, she don't like that man. Also, we didn't talk about her trying to get the letter to Jeb at all.
That
That was really cute.
That
I
was
love that
sweet.
moment.
we haven't
That was
talked about
sweet, but
half
then
of
I
this
went to
book.
the
What do you
fandom,
mean?
and when I saw Jeb, it said brother husband on there. So
no.
Uh,
Listen,
Ugh.
Please not the brother husband.
not the brother
I'm
husband.
telling y'all.
I don't know
The
who edited that in.
No,
listen,
but I
He put
sense
parentheses brother dad husband.
Listen, the Greeks and the Egyptians be having an incest off.
Then I feel the Greeks be winning.
And mind you,
The
the
Greeks,
Egyptians are kind of winning.
They absolutely are
Isis,
winning.
Osiris, and Thoth were like uncle, brother, cousin, son thing. Like
Yes.
it didn't make sense. It was so creepy.
no, I'm telling you, when they meet up,
They
they
have an
discuss.
incest off, and Egypt wins every
Yeah.
time.
No, every time they have brunch, they get a little too. They pull out the charts. They're like,
Family tree.
Mind
but
you,
you want to go
and the
here?
thing is, it's always Aphrodite who can bring it up because
Yep.
she's not dating anybody she related to, so they can't hit her
Like
back with the
Aphrodite's
Listen.
not in the conversation at all.
Aphrodite always mentions. So, how's the families going, everyone?
Say how your
Their
brother's
How the
family
doing.
kids look?
trees go in a circle. Bad.
Listen,
It's a
they
spiral.
Zeus leads the black men marches. He has his sons infiltrate black men's spaces and leads them. I fear Kevin Samuels is a son of Zeus.
Please,
Oh
y'all
my
have to
God!
stop.
I can't believe you said
Dr.
that, and I
Uma,
can't
whose son
believe
is
you're
he?
right.
Zeus just shot down a bolt of lightning somewhere. You know he mad as hell about that one.
No, let me tell you, Zeus is having it rain for 40 days and 40 nights. And you know, Poseidon come up, if you don't stop this fucking rain, it's going to be a problem.
Poseidon comes with Hades with them.
Yeah, the two brothers show up and they're like, I'm going to fuck about you and your nasty ass. Don't make me bring Percy into this. Hades don't got no children. That's cool to say, but it's okay.
I'm mad because why it makes sense.
I'm telling you, they pulled up to fucking Olympia. They was like, listen, we don't care that your little passion project son died.
Passion project son.
Stop fucking making it rain. Okay.
Wait, somebody asked us. We actually talked about this, but somebody wants to know who we think hosts podcasts.
Aries.
Aries hosts
Aries.
Aries hosts a podcast.
Apollo's on there
And
doing
Hera
his
Joe
too.
little
Rogan said
Mind
the
you,
Aries.
Zeus,
First off,
Listen,
Zeus and Hera have a marriage podcast and a
No,
family YouTube
no one
channel.
takes it seriously.
no, do y'all
No
know
one
them
takes it
TikTok
seriously.
videos of them couples being like, we overcame our marriage problems and the problem is infidelity? Zeus and Hera. The problem is infidelity is Zeus and Hera.
Listen, Aphrodite has a podcast. Apollo got a podcast. Zeus and Hera got a how to overcome infidelity podcast.
wait,
Guest
no.
starring
Do y'all remember that
Isis.
video of that guy
Guest star Isis.
who was like a marriage specialist, and then it was him and his wife talking about how we overcame infidelity?
Yep.
Oh yeah, the bonnet of like what did she say? The bonnet like was a shield or something like that. I forgot. She was just sitting there
What?
thinking that
Yes,
nonsense.
that's Zeus and Hera.
They absolutely did.
Mind
I'm
you,
telling you.
Hera has Beyonce and Jay-Z come on as a guest star.
No. We've discussed this. She blessed Beyonce.
She passed Beyonce. It
She
wasn't a
blessed
blessing.
Khloe Kardashian. She blessed Jackie Kennedy. Was it Jackie? Oh
It
yeah.
was
Yes,
Jackie
it
Kennedy.
Mind
Listen,
you,
Jackie
Tristan
got
is the
blessed.
son of
listen,
Zeus.
I fear Khloe Kardashian is a Hera variant.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
She's possessed by the spirit of Hera.
The Kardashians are working with Disney now. When they have her in there as Hera, what do we do?
No.
Rick just being shady, you gonna have her in there as Hera.
Let me tell you, there's people that are blessed by Hera, and there's people that got the spirit of Hera.
They got passed. It was never a blessing.
Beyonce is
Beyonce
blessed by
blessed.
Hera.
Khloe
Khloe
got the spirit.
Kardashian got the spirit of Hera.
Jackie
Exactly.
Kennedy got the spirit of Hera and was blessed by Hephaestus. I told y'all
I'm
this.
crying.
Oh my God.
Come on, we know this already. No,
Listen, I'm so glad this space does not leave our neighborhood because I fear we'd be the talk of the timeline with the things we say on here.
It would get so ugly.
you know,
Like, I fear we'd be the
You
enemies of
really
Twitter
said
that
that she
day.
was blessed by Hephaestus. That's so wrong.
come on, guys.
You're sick.
Like, you kind of nasty for that.
Let me tell you something. Hephaestus blessed her. She went around that White House just chewing on metal. You still make sense.
You're sick.
Jackie Kennedy
You
rolling
two,
over
you
in
need
her
to
grave
stop.
right now, y'all. Like,
You're going to hell.
No. It's not my fault.
You,
She was
Marilyn
chasing a
Monroe got the
feeling.
last
I'm
laugh
finna
at
get
the end
put
of the
in on
day.
Space's time out.
What? I didn't do nothing. I didn't.
Girl, you know what you did.
I had to
Oh,
mute.
that was foul.
I said this
That
before,
was a
but
good one,
Hera's
though.
talking
That was
about
a good
how
one.
Aphrodite is a low value woman that's, run through on a podcast with Zeus.
Look,
Why I know Aries be calling Aphrodite a low value woman.
No,
Mind you, he's the one who be chasing after her.
you know what he does? He
listen,
brings up her kids. He goes, a woman like Aphrodite with the kids is low value. And Aphrodite be mad as hell too, so she go on Hephaestus TV and air him out every 2 weeks.
She does
What
a whole
does Aries
You
confession.
know
bring to the
Hephaestus
table?
gets the last laugh every time. Like,
it
he's like,
is.
she knows where home is.
Oh my god. Hera tells Zeus, you know what?
Zeus don't even know where home is.
Zeus
Okay,
Zeus don't know where
know
home
where
is.
He don't.
He never did. That's
okay.
No,
the
he
best
does,
part.
because
I
he
fear
knows where
Zeus
to
don't
avoid
belong
it.
to the streets. Zeus is the streets. Like,
He is.
I
He
fear he's the
paved
Zeus
them.
pavement. Like,
created the streets.
He
I'm
paved
telling you,
them, actually.
child, he paved them to get away from Hera's nasty ass.
Right. He created railroads just to get away from that heifer. First off.
He knows where home
And
is because he
mind
knows
you,
where to
she was
avoid.
waiting for him right where he got and
she
she
was
said, "You know
right
where
for
home is." Poseidon has a fishing podcast where he reviews his different fish.
Don't nobody listen to that junk though.
No. He has an
Percy
only
listened to it.
podcast. He has
Only
a,
Percy.
no person don't even listen to that shit.
Percy leaves it in the background so
No,
he doesn't
Tyson's
listen
the
to
only
it.
one who
So he has
Percy
listens
one
put
to
view.
it.
Percy plays it on Spotify, but he turns the volume all the
Yup,
way down.
yup. No.
Yeah.
And whenever Poseidon come up, ask him, so how was this week's? Listen, Percy, he makes some
Tell
shit up like it
y'all
was
know who
great.
actually listens to that podcast? Sally.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Tyson.
No, she just like hearing that man's
Listen,
voice.
it's
I'm
because they
a
low key
girl.
still got each other sprung out. Like,
Mind
Percy and
you,
Listening
Sally
with
listen
Paul
to
Like,
it
and
together.
Percy
Poseidon be visiting Sally privately.
Yup.
Poseidon, Sally, and Paul, they got a deal.
Paul be at work and Sally's like,
No,
Oh
listen,
okay, you can come
no.
over there.
oh
Poseidon
my
get on
god,
his
No, she
nerves.
texted Paul that once on
Poseidon be
accident.
getting passed around like a blunt.
Poseidon gets Sally on the weekends. No, I'm telling y'all, when Poseidon
Poseidon's
asks
like, you take Wednesday, Thursday, then just send her my way.
Friday,
First
no,
off.
listen,
Oh my
Mind
Sally
you,
god,
heard
Poseidon is
Poseidon's
the
wife.
side chick.
Poseidon got a wife, but he's like Imprite meet Paul, and Paul and Imprite they get along. I don't know.
no, it's
Right.
a big
They
family.
like they
That
in the
that
corner.
family
Listen,
works.
they do what they do. They grown adults.
it's the
We know
four
what
of
goes
them.
on.
And you know Hera be mad as hell when Poseidon is explaining how him and his family work. Okay, because Zeus be looking at Hera like, you see how the fuck they working.
But you won't do it for me.
He be like,
And
my
she's like, you
And
won't
he's
have
like,
5
that's why
kids by the
Hera's
time
the
she's
real low value woman.
Zeus went on Ares' podcast and said Hera was a low value woman. I feared that was the one time she didn't let him back in the house. Okay? Because she was all like, you could do what you want, but to embarrass me in public.
Now, mind you, Hera has to let Zeus back in the house, or else he gonna end up with another kid. And that's how Thalia was
He was
born.
born. No. That's how Jason was born. That's how Jason came. He went in his Roman form and he said, this is my hot boy form. I'm looking for trouble.
And he knew that it would piss Hera off extra
Yep.
because he went back to the same mortal.
Yup. And that's how Jason came to
Zeus will forever be nasty for that. Like,
No.
Because how you go back to the same woman when you know your wife tried to kill the first one?
Hera was all like, enough. I've had enough. And you know what? I will not stick beside her, but I'm going to nod her. Okay? I'm going to give her 10s. I can never stick beside that woman.
I really cannot believe y'all said Jackie Kennedy chewing on sheep. That's still with me.
She blessed by Hephaestus.
Like, Jacqueline,
chewing on metal like you foul for that.
And mind you, Marilyn Monroe is a daughter of Aphrodite.
Oh,
Marilyn
It is.
Monroe got the last laugh at the end of the day. Like, first off,
Aphrodite parades around Marilyn Monroe. Okay, that was that one daughter that she loved after Cleopatra.
It's a favorite.
You know her nasty
Mind
ass.
you, Aphrodite loved Cleopatra because Cleopatra was messy
Yep.
and smart.
That was.
No.
Right.
Cleopatra was
Like
her only
like
ugly daughter, but
Cleopatra
she was
didn't have
smart.
Cleopatra didn't have the face, but she
Listen.
had messiness, and that's what she liked.
She
Listen.
got the body. She didn't have a
She
Yeah.
had the
face.
She
No,
energy.
didn't have the
she
face
had no
card.
face, no case,
Body
but she
card,
did have all the
however.
men.
Let me tell
Body
you,
crazy.
she had no swipes.
Body crazy, curvy, wavy.
She may have
Okay.
had the incest face, but
No
she
swipe.
had the body.
I'm telling you, she
The
Cleopatra
incense face. I just realized what you said.
Cleopatra went to the beauty store and they said, I fear this card has insufficient funds.
Like,
However, she turned around and switched languages, and they said, "We found it. We
No, let me
found
tell
the
you,
money."
she got a new wig. She put a little makeup on. She learned from her mother. Like, Aphrodite came and gave her a private tutorial on how to use makeup.
And then she proceeded to take over the rest of their family. She held Egypt down, and then
Mm-hmm.
let the Greeks
The
in.
street thing, Cleopatra's ugly though.
Cleopatra
Yeah,
No,
is
incest
ugly.
face.
Like mad
yeah.
ugly.
no,
Yeah, no, she
The
got those
incest
incest
face.
She had
genes
incest
bad.
no.
face,
This,
but she used her power over men,
yeah,
her
She could taunt
intelligence.
speak.
Cause you're
That's
like,
exactly
yeah.
what
like
it is.
they're
She's a
easy
tongue
to
speaker.
seduce.
She definitely
So
had to speak.
The thing with Cleopatra, she was ugly, but there was uglier in her family. That's the problem. They was all like, she's ugly, but she's
but she's not the
okay.
ugliest we
Yeah.
got, okay?
There
By
was working.
comparison, she was like,
They were like, she's not gutter butt, but
No,
she'll
they
do.
said if
Like,
we have a 2 and a 0, we're gonna take the 2.
like
I'd at least make her a 3. Like, let's be real.
Listen, I'm not that nice. She's a 2.
It was a 2 versus a -5.
No, because I can't be nice to her. She was walking around colonizing Egypt. That's enough for me. Her and her nasty ass Alexander the Great, Ares' son. Absolutely not.
It really was a 2. Listen, Aphrodite had fun with that one. So she made that one, and she's like, yeah, Maryland's my new favorite.
Yep.
And at brunch, when she took Marilyn to brunch,
Let me tell you, she took Marilyn to brunch, and Hera brought Jackie Kennedy. And then let me tell you, it only happened once because Jackie was chewing on the silverware, and they was all
no!
like, "Oh,
Stop it.
no,
she was eating the porcelain plates in one bite.
let me tell you." And you know, Athena looked at her like, "What the fuck is this bitch?"
no. Because why y'all remind me of this? Hold on. We paired Jackie
Wait.
up. Oh, Jackie, I'm so sorry.
Someone in the comments said that Cleopatra be a daughter of Athena. And the only reason I combat that is because children of Aphrodite are insanely smart. They just know how to use their powers
Yeah.
to use men to get to a better place.
Let me tell you, that was the one time that Poseidon and Athena came together in those fucking god brunches when they brought Jackie Kennedy sweet little eating. No, because Athena turned to her right. Poseidon was the only one next to her, and she was all like, "I know you fucking look."
They were laughing
Eating
down.
that spoon.
No, she bit down on the spoon. It wasn't enough for the fork. Pass me the fork.
No, she was eating. She was eating her food. Everybody's like, "What happened to the fork she was eating with? Where'd it go?"
For in her stomach. You know, they were all side-eyeing her for weeks after that.
No, I'm sorry. There was all like, Hera, this who you blessing? Hera, this who your spirit living in? And they look, I swear to God,
The
especially
spirit of Aphrodite took over Marilyn Monroe during that Happy Birthday,
Yep.
Mr. President performance.
Oh,
Yes,
yep.
it did.
No, Aphrodite came to Marilyn herself and was all like, I'm about to do something so serious.
That was
It's about to be
broadcasted on
so
the Mississippi
serious.
immediately.
It was, the gods
Now,
still
mind
bring
you,
that up.
ever since then, Hera was like, I gotta give my spirit to prettier people, and then chose the ugliest Kardashian.
No. That's why she gave it to Beyonce, because she had to find a pretty bitch.
No, she blessed Beyonce.
No, she cursed Beyonce.
Not
My
a
man
pretty
Eric
bitch.
ain't
Literally,
happy about
literally,
it.
the reason you guys know how you're like, how come all the pretty women always get bums? Blame Hera.
No.
They're getting cursed.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I always say this. Hera's a lot of things, but that's a beautiful woman. We know this. Okay.
Exactly.
And then
She
Hera,
said I
But
can
she hasn't
never.
got taste.
See, a
you know,
beautiful woman,
this
nasty spirit though.
this
She's
this the
nasty.
thing. I give this Hera. She's a beautiful one, but she's tacky. That bitch don't know how to
That's why
dress.
he picked Chloe. Chloe
Hera
is
wears
really
Helpa.
pretty when she wants to be. That's why she be changing faces.
Oh my god.
Y'all know Hera wears pelpum tops. First off,
Hera
like
Let
be
me tell
wearing
you,
them wide waistband, them wide belts with the
Oh, I
you
know
pelpum
exactly
She
what
top.
you're
wears
talking
pelpum
about.
top
to
very
the
No,
flat
max. Like
jewelry.
she looks.
let me tell you
Hera
something.
She looks good.
invented the floral trend for big women, and I'll never
Oh
forget
No,
yeah.
it.
let me
It's because
tell
she
y'all.
nasty.
Hera looks like she mixes patterns. She wears ugly jewelry. That's that. Every Aphrodite tried to help her once, and she was all like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And Aphrodite been laughing at her ever since.
Right.
Okay.
Hera invented the maximalism trend, but then she
Oh,
does it wrong.
yes. Let me tell you. Athena and Aphrodite and Demeter all come and laugh at her. Like they got a little circle whenever Hera come in, and they're like, "Look at her."
They
Okay.
take pictures and keep in a group chat together.
No, yeah,
Just rate her
because
outfits.
listen,
Listen,
Demeter
they
can't.
run an Instagram account called "What's Hera Wearing Today."
No, no, no. Listen, because Demeter can't dress, but she can't dress because she wants to be casual. Like Demeter's the type to think I'm natural. I don't gotta do a lot. Okay, but Hera is tacky. When she walk in, you're like, Hera, why do you take the drapes on and put them on?
Like, did you get dressed in the dark? Like,
Like,
girl.
and you know Zeus be lying so he could go cheat. Yeah, babe, you look great.
He got to tell her she looked good so he can leave her.
He has 3 lines. You look so amazing. Wow, did you do something different with your hair? Like he runs to those 3 lines over and over again
And Hera fall for
for every time.
Whoa, wait a minute. Why someone just get called out for plotting murders against their mutuals?
What?
Huh?
Y'all, like my jaw
Oh.
just
Put it on
fell.
the
Look at this
jumbotron.
shit.
Put it
Wait a
on the
minute.
jumbotron.
The spirit of Hera possessed them?
Like y'all, wait. Mind you, this is my mutual posting this thread. I'm so confused. Hold on. We gonna have a little read through, okay?
It's an intermission.
Wait, oh my god, this thread is long. Somebody please read this out loud.
Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all the cliff notes. So the person in question, who is Fraser Flesh, yeah, that's her ad. They lied about having a similar attack to Tara in the recent Scream movie. So like getting their house broken into, getting Ghostface calls, getting stabbed, whatever. They talked about it in a group chat, and then there was nothing came up when like someone searched it to background check it. They also catfished people, and then on their private tweet about plotting to murder one of their mutuals. That's basically the cliff notes.
It's insane.
You know what I'm trying? This is Twitter. Like
why are you plotting to murder somebody?
Like I feel like everyone should come on here, do a little laughy laugh, and go.
And leave.
You
Why are
said,
they
why
grave
are you
robbing on
plotting to
Tumblr?
murder somebody?
No,
Were
because
they
why they
speaking
say they
bad
want
on
to kill people
Annabeth?
to feel something. Report
Were
this
they
person to the
speaking
police.
bad on Annabeth? Question mark.
Let's figure it out.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Like y'all, I jumped. I had to divert the conversation. They don't have any tweets about Annabeth, thank God.
The woman is too stunned to speak. Like
This thread got put out 15 minutes ago. Like, whoa, wait a minute.
It's crazy.
This is insane.
No, I'm not even gonna hold you. The funniest shit. So I went in the quoted tweets, right? And someone said, and 66 still follow weird. Baby, this thread was put out
Bro,
15 minutes ago. People got lives.
Also, at these people or
Like,
something. Let them know that
they,
they're.
I don't want to be that person, but not everybody be on here like that.
y'all, the person
Right.
they're saying plotted to kill somebody, they're 14.
But the thing is, there are catfish, so nobody knows if they're actually
Oh, they could be
14.
lying.
Yeah. It's bad. It's
Y'all,
bad for
it's really
Let me
bad
go.
for
Let me go
them.
read their cards. Let me go read their cards.
Why? Can somebody please
I never
explain
be
Twitter
reading these
cards to me?
cards.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay,
Like,
I
so
know basically.
I
I
basically,
don't
fear
read
it's just
them.
the
so
old
cards.
person in me that's like, I'm not making a Twitter card. I
I
got
think
things
I'm
to
too
do.
old.
Okay, so the thing is though, Card is a business website, but the owner was like, if y'all want to make it for your Twitter, whatever, I don't care. Card started as like a K-pop Twitter thing. I don't know who found the website, but they found it, and you basically make a page. You talk about what you like, what you talk about. Don't follow me if you do this, whatever. That's
It
about
says
it.
that she's in between the ages of 14 and 16.
So she's
She's
14.
an INFP,
Right.
Cancer, Hispanic, lesbian. She can be sensitive in certain situations and protective over her comforts and will block if uncomfy. She
This is
hates
a child.
yelling,
Yeah.
This is a
a-holes,
child.
Yeah, a 14-year-old
What's
will
Yeah,
never
crazy?
watch
14 year
What's
YouTube.
old.
crazy is that I'm like, why are you attempting to write like a 14-year-old and you're like 30? Like, what's going on?
I will tweet in Spanish, French randomly, sometimes in spam
Yeah.
about Olivia Scott Welch.
A child wrote that.
Wow.
But
You
she
know
also
what's
says
crazy is that like if
she
you look
loves
at like some
slasher
people's cards,
films
that's what
and
they
Yellow
sound like.
Jacket.
I'm like, are you trying to write like a child? Because everyone's like they're a catfish.
That's crazy. Like
So
that's
I'm like, nobody knows if they're actually 14 or not, and that's what's freaking me out.
This is so creepy.
This is insane. People,
Like,
we
whoa!
lost the plot. I feel
no.
this is not the craziest thing I've heard. Because y'all, the wild stories about Tumblr. Do y'all know about the Tumblr Bones lady?
Stealing
They were
bones.
grave robbing. It was
Y'all know
crazy.
about the Stealing Bones
No.
Which
lady?
then was proved to be a lie.
What?
But
No,
then
but
it
there was
was
someone
proved
doing
the
it on
liar
TikTok
was
too.
lying.
I
There's
just was.
someone on TikTok that's selling bones right now. Like he kept
Oh my.
going on my For You
I
page,
Oh
know who
my
you're
trying to
god.
talking
I
about.
advertise these
remember
The
bones.
dude
him,
with the
and then
skull.
people called him out for like stealing people's bones and selling them. I was like,
Like they were
oh,
indigenous people's bones, like random people's bones. Like he was just selling them on
Like,
TikTok.
Lock,
didn't he
How
have
lock
the
him
crazy is
up.
that?
skulls of like babies or something?
Excuse me.
Yeah, did you never hear about that?
No, listen. I try to stay in my corner of the internet. I rarely hear that mess. But the only real like wild shit, DashCon. I watched a like 40-minute YouTube video about that, and they had
Oh,
something
that's
called the
hilarious.
pit.
By Sarah Zed.
Yep, yep, yep. I be
The
tuning
pit
into
that
them.
someone peed in.
Oh,
Someone peed.
yeah. This is why I find a corner of the internet and I just stay there. If it get a little weird, I'm out. I'm out. Cause why the fuck you selling bones? I just feel like
Like, it was so serious. Didn't see nothing wrong with it.
no.
Everybody was like, "What do you mean you selling bones?"
Mind you, we have lost the plot.
We
you know,
not
The
so sorry.
plot
You're
been
not here to hear about
lost.
the Kane chronicles because we stopped there at like 8 o'clock. I'm so
The
sorry.
plot gets lost after the summary's done.
Like,
We saw
truly,
how Amos
Hermes
and we
does
moved
the
on to the
summary,
next
and
part.
then that's about all the
right?
credits
It's
are.
like that's enough talking about the book.
The
Let's
second we
clown.
got to getting on Amos's hat, it was over.
Like,
That fucking
and then we
fedora.
just started talking about the gods at brunch. Aries and Set gonna set the building
That
on fire.
30-minute conversation that we still keep bringing up.
No, I feel like if the guys do brunch, it's like reality TV. Everyone always comes. It's
Somebody's
gonna
getting
be
a mimosa thrown in their face
no.
30 minutes in.
They walk in, it's all
It's
like,
probably
okay,
Hera.
guys, we're gonna be real classy today, and it's never classy.
It's
Okay.
like we're just gonna have a civil discussion, and then here go Aries throwing his beer in Festus'
Mind
face.
you,
Now they
why
fight
I
and roll
know
on the
Sauce
floor.
be volunteering to do therapy appointments for guys.
He's the
terrible.
marriage counselor
Group
for
therapy
Zeus and
class
Hera.
and work our
No, he
rationale.
was the marriage counselor for Zeus and Hera, but that man had enough. Okay.
He's like, you guys break up. I'm done with you. I'm not
No,
showing
Mind
up
you,
anymore.
he told them that he suggested divorce, and Hera said, "I'm the goddess of marriage.
and
Well,
he
that's not
said,
good.
"What marriage? That
You're failing.
Like
Your
very.
marriage is a farce."
no." And that's
You're the
when
goddess of what now?
they never went back. They never went back. But you know who do be coming back every week? Aries and Aphrodite. And that man can't stand them, but their checks clear. Those checks clear.
Every now and then they drag Hephaestus and becomes just a fight.
No,
He's walking with popcorn.
Aphrodite makes appointments with Hephaestus in line, say it's gonna be just the two of us, and Aries walking.
She's like, I just want you guys to be brothers again. You guys just talk. I
No.
just want you to be friends.
To this day, Hephaestus don't go nowhere. Aphrodite invite him because of that therapy appointment. If it's not a family event, Hephaestus ain't showing up.
Like,
And
he's
he
gonna
breaks
ask the
both of
Athena, like,
those.
is this a real thing or is she trying to trap me?
Even if when they're doing the brunch invitations, Aphrodite can't send the Hephaestus one. Someone else gotta send it to Hephaestus, or he not coming.
Mind you, I feel like once every occasion, Hephaestus does something really nice for Aphrodite, and she'd be like, "All right, let me go visit him."
Aries turns up and makes a mess. He just follows her around.
No, Aphrodite can't stand Hephaestus, but she got somewhere deep down, she just has a little love for him because everybody else could bully him. She could bully him. Aries could bully him. If someone else do it, she gonna intervene. Okay, she gonna intervene. Like Hera can't be going up to Hephaestus acting crazy.
Hera threw him down a mountain. She's gonna bring up every time he tries to say something to her.
No, look,
Mind you, Hephaestus brings it up, and Hera's like, "Get over it. That was
no.
3 years ago."
And you know what? Hephaestus
She's
says,
not
"Get over the bastard sons."
They
Okay.
were in. They were really in family counseling, and Thoth just couldn't handle it.
Y'all, not to divert the conversation back to this thread that y'all put, but did y'all read the screenshot of the private tweet?
Y'all,
Yes.
them saying that they just wanted to murder somebody to feel
To
something
feel
is really getting me. Like, you know,
Like, what are you feeling? What are you trying to get out of this?
like what feeling?
wait, hold on. Let me read the whole thing. I wish I related to one of the Screaming Killers, but I don't because they all have ideals opposite for me. Dude, I'm just fucking sad and want to kill people to feel something. Like, I want a real sicko girlfriend. Someone who just sad and hell make them cry while stabbing victims.
Like, what is that?
What?
This can't be the children Whitney thought was the future.
This can't be the children of the future
At all. At all.
Okay.
Listen. I truly,
Why does
there are
that
truly
give
wild
Clarice
things on
vibes?
there. People
Like
stand
that?
Ted Bundy. Like, the bar is in hell, I feel.
I think I hate people can't like interact with media without wanting to become them, and I think that's the problem with the youth. Okay.
Like, you don't have to absorb everything into your personality. You're good. You can just watch it and enjoy it.
Okay.
I feel it's a byproduct of social media.
Because
This type of reaction is a byproduct of social media.
Everybody don't gotta tweet out their inner thoughts. Like that's
I tweet that every 2 months. Sometimes it's okay to shut the fuck up.
Like, we know too much about each other.
No,
we don't need to know that one.
I did not need to know that you want to kill somebody and you want to relate to it. Get diaries. We need to bring back diaries.
Bring back public shaming. Like,
no, you know they used to have those cute commercials with the lock diary and the ones that glow in the dark. That's how you see them. About. They need to bring those back. Okay,
bring back having secrets,
like with the invisible pen and everything.
Yeah,
yep. UV light.
Dude, I had one of those. Revolutionized the game.
Exactly.
I broke it like 2 months later, but I did have one.
No, let's talk. Them shits always broke. They were never good enough to last you more than 2 months.
They were garbage.
Just plastic. One wrong move and that joint is in pieces.
Okay, we need to bring those back though. We need to bring back diaries. We need to bring back shame. And you know what else we need to bring back?
Embarrassment. Have shame.
Bring back kink shaming. Bring back
kink shaming
for their inner thoughts.
Bring back. You know, we need to bring back the kink thing in your bedroom, behind closed doors only. Okay, because I don't want to know about that. We got a whole side of Twitter.
Like, mind you,
you know
I
that
live in the Bay Area and go to San Francisco all the time. I've seen some shit I probably shouldn't have seen. Like, why'd I see someone walking around with just a dick piercing on? Like,
God.
shaming. Put it behind closed doors. I'm so serious.
You see, that is so California of them, and that's all I'm gonna say.
California, like y'all don't understand. Like he had on the dick piercing and shoes and was walking his dog down the street like it was the most normal thing ever. Mind you, it was like 10 in the morning.
And it's all like, this is some shit that you don't do. But if you go do, you do it at 12. Okay.
Like you're on your way to
I
school,
really hope there are no minors in this space because the chat
if you are a minor,
it's the way that the minor in question is me. Like that's crazy. Wow.
We need an age limit. If you're under the age of 16, just
Like, you should not be here. Wait.
like kindly
You see,
press the leave button.
now I was 15 on Tumblr learning about shit I shouldn't. But
Listen,
that don't mean y'all need to be
on
15 on
2014
Twitter.
Twitter things, Tumblr rewired my brain. That things I could never get being on that app at 12.
That sent me back like 5 years.
It did.
I simply believe anyone who was on Tumblr deserves financial compensation.
You do need financial compensation.
And you know
and
why you
free
need them? To
therapy.
pay for your therapy bill.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, free therapy at least.
Irreparable damage to my freaking brain. Like,
you know what else? Tumblr and Wattpad.
what?
Oh yeah,
Wattpad
Wattpad
ruined
hell.
any proper form of forming a romantic relationship. Like,
Oh yeah.
it fucked up any type of like low standards I had. Everybody got to be perfect now.
I'm sorry. Those Wattpad books.
Some of those Wattpad books were.
Because the thing was,
uncouth.
you could never tell whether it was a 30-year-old writing it or a 14-year-old.
Right.
And that was
They all
scary.
sound
It was a
the same.
13-year-old writing it. The grammar was never correct. What was wrong? What beef did Wattpad have against proper grammar?
Listen. It's hard for some of us.
Look, like, I don't.
Let me tell you, grammar been kicking my ass for
I spelled diaries as Darius in the 5th grade, and I haven't been the same since.
No, let me tell you something. I still get scared when I spell Wednesday. Okay,
I be like Wednesday.
I have to go Wednesday. Oh, because as well.
Y'all,
you know,
gun to my head, I can't spell necessary.
Like,
let me tell you, the necessary. I remember a shirt has one collar, 2 sleeves. Like, if
I still spell business, bus, I nest. Like, it's bad out here for me.
I'd be like con science. Like, I cannot.
No.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
No word I can't spell misogyny. Can't spell misogyny to save my life.
It's misogyny to tell me I like that. It's spelled that way. Like how?
You know what word I find disrespectful? Dyslexia. Now,
yeah,
how the hell am
I supposed to spell that?
I just feel like that's a little off. Why would you do that?
I couldn't spell because for so long. Like I had to do the big elephants always something small escalators. Like I can't say it right now.
I have a hard time spelling beautiful.
I understand.
Listen, this is a safe space for people that cannot spell.
No. I'll be fighting for my life on Twitter. Y'all just gonna have to ignore that first tweet. When the second tweet is gonna be spelled correctly.
Listen, I can't spell and autocorrect.
The real misogyny is how misogyny is spelled like that. And autocorrect made an enemy out of me. Because autocorrect makes me look even worse.
No. Y'all know how I am in a group chat. Half my sentences don't make sense.
No, I feel so bad for whoever's reading my shit. Like, oh my God.
I gotta like double and triple check my messages, and I type slow as hell.
Listen, I don't know how I passed AP Lang. I took 2 AP English classes and
same. I don't know how I passed those.
I don't know how I'm surviving right now.
My teacher used to complain about how I used to spell phonetically, so I'd hear the word and just write it how I thought it sounded. Look, and it's like
I feel like that's how spelling should be.
I change my spelling like every 3 days, so like that's when they used to complain. They used to call my mom and everything.
You know what's so embarrassing?
Space for people that can't spell.
No, you know what's so embarrassing? I will know how something is spelled right, but it don't click that I'm spelling it wrong. Like scene and scene, I know the difference between scene and scene, but when I'm typing, it's like something comes in my brain.
Mind you, I'll type a word and I'll reread it, and I'm like, "This is not spelled wrong."
Then I Google it.
None of this sentence is wrong. Then I hit tweet,
and it's wrong.
And when I wrote bowl, something wrote bone.
Listen, autocorrect is an enemy of mine.
And you know what? One thing about me, I'm gonna delete a tweet. I'm gonna delete that tweet, and y'all gonna pretend y'all didn't see it.
No. Wait, y'all! I just back on topic.
Annabeth can't spell. I can't spell.
You know how y'all be like, Sadie, who's in Paris? She gonna respond, the Rugrats.
Absolutely. She found her loophole.
No, we gotta ask who was in Paris in 2014.
Give her a date. She can't escape that way.
No, Sadie, who was in Paris in 2014?
You know what? Back
Oh
to
my God.
spelling. You know, nothing's worse than when you spell and autocorrect can't like recognize what you're trying to do. Like that's so
I be
embarrassing.
hilarious. It
You
happens
just
to
look
me every
stupid.
day.
That's when
Oh,
I have to
Promise
turn
y'all, it
on
happens
the
to me every
voice
day.
feature and
Oh
just
yeah.
say it out
Let
loud.
me tell you, autocorrect never knows that I'm spelling misogyny.
Yeah.
They never
Listen,
know that.
I'm
Mind
giving
you,
up on trying to spell it.
if
I
y'all
just
ask
say
me
it.
how to spell misogyny, my first guess is always MY.
Same.
It is.
Yeah.
Mine too.
I'm like, and I just struggled the whole time. I don't know how to spell it now. In my head, misogyny is spelled MYSOGNY.
Exactly.
No.
Yep,
is that not
exactly
how
how I
you
spelled
spell
it in
it?
my head.
That would
Exactly.
make sense.
Is that not how you spell it?
It's
I
Look,
don't know how you spell it. Why would you ask me that? Someone
MISOGNY.
else type it in
listen,
and look it up.
somebody in the comments spell misogyny, and I'm a
Put
pin
it on
it.
the jumbotron.
While
Wait.
trying to
Oh, wait,
spell that
wait,
right.
wait. I got it. I got it. MISOGYNY.
See, that don't make sense. Why would they
That
do
just
I'm
that?
gonna
sounds
just believe you that
wrong.
is
Wait a
true.
minute.
So
I'm gonna
many,
be real.
That
there's
sound
so
right.
many unnecessary ass letters
No,
in
why
that
would they
word.
do that?
I'm
It
just
doesn't
gonna
make
believe
sense.
you.
Why does it have two Y's?
Because they're fucking with us.
Look, okay.
Because English is
Cause it's
stupid.
It's
misogyny.
misogyny.
Fuck Shakespeare. First
Look,
off,
that's how you
it's
spell
his fault.
misogyny. That don't look right. It's how you spell it. Technically, it don't look right.
No, I think the most embarrassing word that I had to learn how to spell in like way I should have already known this article.
Oh yeah.
It's article. I don't know. That don't click in my head. It took me like maybe 11th
Thank
grade.
you. I still
Listen,
have to say, in order for me to spell Wednesday, I still have to say Wednesday.
No,
listen,
And
I don't
y'all.
know it.
restaurant be
Like,
kicking my
I
tail
gotta sound
every
this
Restaurant
shit
be
time.
out.
kicking my butt every time. And
No,
success, every
listen.
time I type success, I
No,
don't know if I'm spelling it right.
business.
Listen,
Bus
Go.
honest, yeah, that's how I spell
Lose?
it.
versus lose versus loss,
No.
kicking my
I
tail.
the,
Listen,
I
the
learned
them
that
real
later.
theirs.
killer.
I learned that real late in life, and now ever since then, I know the difference between
The
lose and
Daz.
lose.
Dessert versus desert,
Oh,
kicking
Listen,
my
I'm
tail.
there be kicking my every
There,
time I
there,
type
Also,
there, hit
your
me
and
every
your.
time. They
listen.
don't.
every time I tweet use that word, it is a shot in the dark.
Oh my god, listen.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna be
which
on my
one I'm using.
deathbed, and I'm gonna ask for desert instead of
I'm
dessert because
I'm pretty sure I only learned the difference between
I mean,
your and your. Like you are. Like last year. Like I feel like I only did that then because I would be making that
no,
mistake all my life.
Mind you, I feel like it's misogyny to point out that we talking about misogyny instead of the book. This book club is ran
Listen,
by
Listen,
black women. Okay, we can
You're
talk.
class
the
of black
real
women.
the real killer
this
for
is a
me.
safe space for black women that can't spell.
listen.
The real killer for me is exist and exits.
Nope, can't spell it.
Can't do it.
Now the irony of us not being able to spell is this whole app is relying on
Like,
you
you
being
just
able to
cannot
spell.
spell. Like, this is awful.
It's a
No,
trap.
you know what be kicking my ass? I know how to spell both, but accept and accept. I'm here to tell you right now.
Listen,
I throw those out interchangeably, and
listen,
I just pray
effect
it's
and
right.
effect.
A
Like
Yeah.
spelling bee champion.
No, but one thing I did learn: if you don't know how to use effect and effect, use impact. I think that's right. I think.
Right.
but here's the thing that I don't know that I don't know the difference. Like which
What's the
one do you
difference
use
between
in a
effect
sentence?
and
Like
That's what I'm
effect?
saying. I don't either, so I throw impact instead.
Oh, this is
Impact never
awful.
gonna be wrong.
and to think people come up here and listen to us talk about a book and we openly admitting how
We
we can't
can't, like, we can't
no.
spell.
Listen,
I
it
feel
is
like
recorded.
we can't speak on Annabeth anymore.
No,
Like,
I,
we
I
come here talking about Annabelle spelling, but we
She's
can't
one of
spell
us.
either. Like, that's embarrassing.
listen.
On all of
You
us.
truly
On
are
all of
sounded
us.
out,
We're
sweetie.
family.
Sounded
No,
out.
no, no. We make fun of Annabeth because that's our sister and can't spell.
Right.
It's all out of love.
She just like me for real. Like
Okay.
We do. We make fun of her in solidarity. Like
Yes, Annabeth is our representation.
representation matters so much.
I
Wait,
too
boom, here's
can't
the thing.
spell.
I was
shout
just looking
out
for
to
this shit.
Adonis saw Multiverse of Madness for over here giving us a grammar lesson in the comments. Thank you for teaching me the difference between effect and effect.
Oh wait, they did? I need to read that.
Because
Still don't know.
yeah, please just go
Thank
to
you,
the
Adonis. We
Effect and
struggle in a bit.
affect kick my tail every
Yes.
time.
okay. Effect is what causes it, and effect is the aftermath of it.
I
You
feel
see,
like effect should be the verb.
I think this is how I'm gonna think about it. You know how no, listen, this is real. I had a big brain moment, everyone. This is about to change our lives. It's
Y'all
not.
really eating us up in the comments. We know we're not talking about this book no more.
Listen,
Stop being about the book an
A
hour,
comes
like 3 hours ago.
no.
It's 10 o'clock. If you still here, you know we're not talking about this
talking
book
about the
again.
book 45 minutes in.
Like,
We clowned
Listen.
Julius for 30 minutes and then went back to the book for another 15. We were
Mind
done.
you, I wasn't even here for the beginning. I thought y'all would have talked about the book when I came
Oh,
back.
baby, you missed us dragging.
Oh no, we talked
you
about
have
how
to go back and listen because
Julius'
we
fedora was too
dragged him.
small and how he looked like Neo. First off,
Y'all
No,
are
somebody
sick people.
which
This
one of
is
y'all said he
listen. The
distracted
one
set by singing
time,
independent women?
when they have Neo is almost
y'all, I can't believe the one time I'm not here to make sure
Listen,
we at least get through the book discussion.
we did talk about the book.
We didn't get to the ending.
The one
We
time I'm not here to
listen.
properly moderate,
Listen,
y'all
we
want to
hit
bring
the
Neo into this.
listen. We hit
No.
the major points. We talked about the battle. We talked about the character. We talked about the gods.
we
There was
talked
never
about,
time frame how long we should talk
and
about
then
it,
we
but we
talked
did
about
talk.
how Amos's fedora was too small for his head, and then we
I know.
talked about monkeys playing basketball, and then we
How
got
he
off
dressed like
topic.
Kevin
Listen.
Samuel with a fat head.
Listen,
No,
Rick. We talked about how it was nasty that Rick had Carter lose the basketball by some monkeys.
He has to keep it as neutral stereotypes, not too bad in either way.
Listen.
First of all, wait. But to be fair, I think Rick just thinks all little boys play basketball. Because why was Percy playing basketball
Oh,
too?
true.
Percy said, listen, he said, baseball's the #1 sport in America, not in my America.
He said all my characters love basketball.
No, because why, like, hold on, y'all gotta think about this. Why the fuck was the baboon in a Kobe jersey? Like, Rick is so unserious.
No, listen.
So unserious.
I understand. Any Lakers fan from 2000 to 2009 was a Kobe fan.
I get it. But why is the baboon in a jersey?
I'm sorry.
Why is he not in a suit like normal monkeys that can talk to media?
No,
You want him dressed
he
like
said,
Amos with a fedora
Because
too?
that monkey like basketball.
we're